Man, we're quite a way into the season now, and generally very, very positive.
Yeah, as I say, we're 13 games into the season, and it's been a real tough start to the season. I think, the games that we've had overall, the travelling that we've done, the standard of play that we've been up against, and as I said, you're quarter way through the season, and we've averaged on 2 points per game. So we're delighted, obviously, with the start we've had.
I know without getting carried away, you do the maths, you look at, like you say, 2 points a game. If you do that for the season, you go up as champions. I know we're not getting carried away, but that does show how good a start it has been.
Yeah, I always said we out there to compete and challenge at the top end, and I think that's what we've set our stall out to do. It's a long season. We do understand it's going to be tough times throughout the season, but so far so good. But we just got to sort of maintain that sort of method of one game at a time.
Yeah.
And we've done that sort of for the last 4 years.
I know you've said there's areas that you want to improve, and we can all see there's areas that need to improve, but that'll come with time, won't it?
It does. As I say, you've got to be thoughtful about the squad, about your finances, about the club, of where we are at this moment in time, and it's quite much of a balancing act of trying to get them three things right. But we are in a good position. Regarding our league position, financially, we've got to make sure that we look after the fans' money. That's very, very important. I have a budget to work to, and I have a board of directors that I've got to manage as well, and listen to what their demands are and how they want the club to be run as well. And I'm very, very thoughtful of that all the time. At the end of the day, we've got to make sure it works off the pitch from a football side as well as on the pitch as well.
In terms of on the pitch, you've obviously done your research towards the end of last season and over the summer, speaking to people, compared to what you were told, what the division's like, and what you're seeing it's like now. Is it what you were told, or is it different? Or
it's better. It's better. I think it's the toughest the league's ever been, apparently, for the last sort of X amount of years. Every time I'm speaking to managers that's been in the league for a while, they said not only the quality of teams that's come down, the quality of teams that's come up, the teams that were already in the league, but the finances are so far superior to what I expect them to be. Some clubs don't have playing budgets, which is unheard of, and some clubs have big playing budgets, and like everything, them clubs will always be challenging because of the players that can attract to support that. Having said that, we got to try to work within our means, and we do that.
But you said that the differences between the teams, it must be interesting for you as a manager to come up against that. Like you say, you come up against teams who are part-time, some who are full-time, some who have massive budget. It is interesting for fans and yourself. Yeah,
it is. There's a bit of everything, as you said, but I still think it's about what you do with your group of players and the management team that we have. It's a Friday night now. We're working on a Friday night to keep on top of our fitness levels, having the free weekend. So it's sort of making sure that we maximise of what we are as a club, fitness wise, ball work, togetherness, them things that's important, and we're giving our chance to have a little bit of a top up now, and just up our fitness levels again, because we do know over a season that everybody plays his part. Up to now we've used nearly every player in the squad has either started or been heavily involved from the bench. So the reason why we've had a big strong squad and the reason why we took a lot of points early in the season is because the competition's so high. We had to be able to compete, and you can't do that with 16 players. We run the team last year with 16 to 17 players, and we rode our luck towards the end of the season in a big way, and you can't do that again. And the volume of games that we've had in the first quarter of the season, there's no difference to the back end of the season.